My topic of today is enhancing affordable access to nutritious foods for underprivileged communities through diversified production value chain optimization and nutrition sensitive interventions. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. I'm Dr. Shoaib Kirmani, and I'm working as a subject matter specialist at KVK Baramulla, which is associated with ICAR Central Institute of Temperate Horticulture. So, regarding the project, I would say that we are already working in the same direction. Though we are mainly dealing with apple and walnut production, we have developed the technologies, we have developed the protocols of propagation of the planting materials, planting material of different varied crops. But again, we are dealing mainly with apple and walnut. So, regarding the minor food crops, we lack in the quantity. We are producing them also, but we are lack in the quantity. So, we need basically two things. We need the funding for that, and we need the space. So that's why it came to our KVK this project instead of Central Institute of Temperate Horticulture, so that we can provide the space. We have the manpower, technical manpower. We will develop the quality planting material, and we will target the Baramulla audience, the district in which we are working. So, in our project, we will be taking the guidance from Central Institute of Temperate Horticulture. We have a mother block there of all the temperate fruit crops, from where we can take cyanwood. Dr. Javed Iqbal Mir is a principal scientist at CIT Srinagar. He will be with this project. Dr. Wasim Hasan Raja, and in our KVK home science scientist, Dr. Anjali Gairola will be coordinating with us, because it is a main component of making it successful to the underprivileged sections. Even when we give planting, we have seen that when we give planting material to the people, underprivileged people, rural people, they are not able to successfully take the advantage of that crop. Even when it bears fruit, because most of the stone fruits, especially, they are perishable, highly perishable. So there we have the problem. So we have taken home science as well, and we will be having association from Coast Kashmir. So our target area will be Baramulla district, the underprivileged sections of the Baramulla district. So main So this is, I think, everybody knows by now this. What are the gaps? What are the need? Why we'll do this? So we'll be having four major objectives. First is the diversified food production. We have to produce the planting material. Second, where our when we will produce the planting material, we will give it to the farmer. He will produce fruits, but then there's a problem. Most of the fruit crops are of perishable nature, stone fruits. We have to get into this post harvest management. We have to teach them. Then we have to do baseline surveys. We have to see nutrition sensitive interventions. That is the basic thing of our program. And capacity building. Once we give material to people, planting material to people, we have observed that they don't know what to do with that, because in Kashmir you will be knowing it is only apple, so they think only of apple. When we give them other fruit crops, like we will give them apricot, they will hardly work with that. So there is the capacity building, or we need people to come forward from rural areas to produce the planting material themselves. So in the methodology, four basic components will be there. First will be the planting material production. Then that planting material production, we will develop the community orchards in rural people areas. But then again, we have seen that when we develop the orchards there, as was discussed from yesterday, that doesn't come. After 3 years, the orchard is not there. Either it is grazed away, or it is damaged, or farmers take it for other crops, which are their main crops. So we have to do the follow-ups. So these will be the basic components of our methodology. Capacity building, as I said, that will be of having different components. And in our baseline survey, the major part will be of nutrition sensitive interventions. So our this timeline will be first 3 to 4 months. We will do the baseline survey because this is the basic of every project, and we haven't done this so far with regard to our underprivileged sections. Then we will be having quality planting material production at our nursery in KVK. Then we will be having capacity building and Nutritious establishments from the second year onwards. These are the different crops we have selected. They will produce fruit crops. If we will plant them all or some of them, they will be producing fruit for the farmers throughout the year at different times. So we have selected a main crop will be strawberry, apricot, persimmon, peach, plum, kiwi, walnut. Walnut, we already are having walnut in our Kashmir, but the varieties we have developed at CITH, they are of good quality. They can fetch more money to the farmers. So hazelnut we can also propagate and we can give it to the farmers. Then these are the different, I will say, protocols that we will follow. So again, short-term and long-term benefits will be there, and these are the environmental and climatic advantages which will be there when we will give these crops to our farmers. Then there is the scaling, sustainability, and cost efficiency. When the most important thing in our project is the nursery. When we will get the nursery at our KVK for these crops, minor crops or underutilized crops, it will give benefit to the farmers even after 3 years of the project. So it will be always there. It will be developing the quality planting material. And the other thing is that our project, one of our project is ARIA project. We are training the youth of our district, and we are training them for nursery development. So they can also produce these crops at their places, which will reduce the cost of the planting material for the farmers. So that will also augment this our project. This is the budget summary. So total budget is 44,40,000 rupees. It is under recurring and non-recurring. Now, the most important thing is the risk and mitigation strategy. We have seen before when we have gone with these kind of works that when we go to the rural people or underprivileged sections, when we, as I said, the baseline survey is must. We have to go to the farmers who are interested in establishing community gardens or who are interested in following things and making it successful. So baseline survey is must. If baseline survey will be weak, there will be problem with the project. Second thing is the nursery success percentage. When we will develop any nursery, its success depends on various things. But CITH being equipped with all the protocols and other technical manpower, we will mitigate this thing and we will not face that much problem in this section. The other thing is poor establishment of or mortality in the demo orchards. That is the main problem we face when we give or demo orchards to our farmers. But this thing we will ascertain that we will do follow-ups. We will go there. If it survives for the first 2 or 3 years, it will survive and it will definitely have positive results. Then there is acceptability, which is the major issue we face. For example, we go somewhere and we give them apricot or we give them cherry fruit crops. But after 1 year or 2 years, we find that they have removed these crops and they go with their own crops. So acceptability is the thing we have to incorporate.
I think
and
go
that
ahead.
can be.
Yes, yes. Go ahead. आगे चलिए. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you.
Dr. Kirmani, what I find that nothing is focused.
Yes.
You have lot many things, lot of strength, and you can motivate several other people in your area nearby Baramulla also. A lot of walnuts are there, but no other crops. So within that, it is not for commercial purposes, stone fruits or something like that, or apple. You can have all different types of stone fruit people are neglecting, but those are good. Many things can be combined. You know that it is confusing. Everything you are putting it. The technology is available with you. Planting materials with available with you. Everything you can't do. At Baramulla KVK, I think your land presently land is not good for doing that. Outside you can get, then it's okay. But with the farmers you can do there, that the project can be initiated with the help of farmers as well as combining all these technologies. Everybody will be ready to have CITS variety with you, from you in there also. So try to focus that instead of having too many dimensions. Focusing it so that the farmer which doesn't have any fruit from plant in his orchard, he has in his backyard or something, there people have space. Lot of space is there. If they can accommodate 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 plants of different varieties or different species, that will be the objective.
Actually, by giving only plants, it will not.
That is plants. Giving plants doesn't mean giving plant only. Everything you have to, it should be a package.
That's what
That package doesn't mean that you have to dig the plant, this pit. You have to motivate him. He has to plant, and afterwards, whatever problem, Dr. Gopal has made a very good table. That these are the things where we fail. But now with the all presentation, you might be knowing that what are the problems, and those you have to plug. You are the technical person, and you can advise them, you can guide them, and make the things successful. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Kirmani.